Where is it located?
It's located in the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
Good.
How tall is it?
They were the tallest building in the world from 1998 to 2004. It reaches the height of 451.9 meters.
Who was the architect?
Cesar Pelli, an Argentine American architect.
Is it well known all over the world?
Sure, tourists can't miss it when visiting Malaysia.
Do you have to purchase a ticket in order to visit the tower?
Yes, I do. It's sold online.
When did you see it?
I saw it 2 years ago.
Will you go back there again?
Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing it again someday.
Okay. The one comment I have on this is it says it's well known. Is it well known all over the world? And I said, sure. I never heard of it.
Really? Yeah.
No.
My parents they have been there before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never heard of it. I think the tallest one now is in Dubai.
Dubai, yeah.
Yeah.
Dubai.
Okay. All right. Yuchi and Lucy. Lucy, you read the first one, and Yuchi, you read the second one.
Okay. What is the most impressive building you visited?
It is the Petronas Twin Towers in Malaysia.
Where is it located?
It is located in the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
Good.
How tall is it?
They were the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2004. It reaches the height of 451.9 meters.
Who was the architect?
Cesar Pelli, an Argentine American architect.
Good.
Is it well known all over the world?
Sure, tourists can't meet it when visiting Malaysia.
Do you have to purchase a ticket in order to visit the tour?
Yes, I do. It is sold online.
When did you see it?
I saw it 2 years ago.
Will you go back there again?
Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing it again someday.
Yuchi, that was very good with the pronunciation of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and Cesar Pelli. Helena and Xiaojian. Helena, you read the first.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
What is the most impressive building you visited?
It's the Petronas Twin Towers in Malaysia.
Where is it located?
It's located in the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
How tall is it?
They were the tallest building in the world from 1998 to 24. It reaches the height of 451.9 meters.
Who was the architect?
Caesar Pelling, an acting American architect.
Architect.
Is it well known all over the world?
Sure, tourists can't miss it when visiting Malaysia.
Do you have to purchase a ticket in order to visit the tour?
Yes, I do. It's sold online.
When did you see it?
I saw it 2 years ago.
Will you go back there again?
Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing it again someday.
Okay. And Linda, I guess I'll read it with you. So I'll read the first one, you read the second one.
Sure.
So, what is the most impressive building you visited?
It is the Petronas Twin Towers in Malaysia.
And where is it located?
It's located in the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
Good. How tall is it?
They were the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2004. It reaches the height of 451.9 meters.
Who was the architect?
These are Pelli, an Argentine-American architect.
Is it well known all over the world?
Sure, tourists can miss it when visit Malaysia.
Do you have to purchase a ticket in order to
Right.
visit the tower?
Yes, I do. It's sold online.
哦，学英语呢。
Okay. When did you see it?
嗯，
I saw it 2 years ago.
晚上上课8点到9点。
I'm gonna have to mute Lucy. So okay. Will you go back there again?
Of course, I'm looking forward to see it again someday.
Okay. I think in the past we talked about scenic places. So this is a bit different. This is basically man-made places, and it's an area like I mentioned. I find very interesting going back. Really, you have the Colosseum in Greece going back, 4,000 years or whatever, to the old style architecture in cities like Venice and London, more modern things in really like in China, particularly your larger cities like Shanghai and areas like that. So it really is, to me, it's very fascinating. And I enjoy, whenever I visit a city, I enjoy looking around at the architecture, and even going into New York City, which I'm very familiar with. I'm still amazed at the varying types of architecture within that city. So, it says here that the Petronas Towers were the tallest from 1998 to 2004. I don't know if they replaced the Twin Towers in New York as the tallest. Going back to the late 1970s to 1980s, the Twin Towers were the tallest in the world. And
How tall is the Twin Tower?
I don't remember. I'd have to check that. And interestingly, I used to visit that regularly, only because I would take a train in from New Jersey. There was a stop in the basement of the World Trade Tower. We'd go to the train stop, go up to the street and then walk over to Chinatown. Chinatown is a half a mile from there.
Yeah, it's very near.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I used to go there like usually like once or twice a month.
I just have been ground zero.
Yeah, yeah. I've been there too, and to me that was very, very sad and very depressing.
Mhm.
You know, knowing what it was and what happened there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about architecture and British. What is the most impressive building you've visited?
I think my town home Wuhan has yellow crane tower.
I knew you were going to say that. As soon as you said
Mm.
Wuhan, I knew you were going to say the Yellow Crane Tower.
黄鹤楼.
黄鹤楼 and the 归元 Buddhist
Temple.
temple, yeah, temple 归元寺.
I really need to visit the Yellow Crane Tower. There are a lot of people that I know that are from the city of Wuhan, and they always mention that. So,
Yeah.
okay, Annie, what's the most impressive building you visited?
I have visited Jinmao Tower in Shanghai.
Okay.
金茂大楼.
Lucy, I muted you. So
Lucy, can you open your 你的 microphone?
Audio.
Oh, sorry.
no, I turned you off because you were talking on the phone.
那兵马俑怎么说？西安兵马俑。
兵马俑. Soldiers and
兵马俑，
Soldier statue.
Soldier
Statue.
Okay.
Soldier bathroom.
terracotta warriors. The terracotta
Terracotta
warriors.
warriors in
Yes.
Xi'an. Yeah, you know the warrior. Yeah.
and
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah. Terracotta warriors.
Terracotta
Okay. Oh, yeah,
warriors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Terracotta
another,
warriors.
that is another thing I'd love to see. Yeah, and you think about what are there, like 2,000 of the warriors?
Of the warriors.
Don't remember how many.
And they're all different. They're all
Yeah,
they're-
different posture.
yeah, they're all
Yeah.
unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yuchi, what about you? Most
Oriental Pure TV Tower.
okay.
Chinese 东方明珠.
Okay.
Oriental Pro.
Yeah.
Xiaozhen?
I have visited the high tallest building that I visit it was Empire State Building in New York.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Again, I've been in the lobby of it. I never went to the top, but yeah. One of the odd things that usually happens here is if you live in or near a city, you don't usually see it as a tourist. You just go to it because it's there. So the things that are the things that are attractive to people from outside, you just kind of accept as being part of that city. Linda, what about you?
I didn't go some tallest building.
It doesn't have to be tallest building. It's the most impressive building.
Impressive building like Tengwangge. I went to Tengwangge. I also went to 岳阳楼.
Okay.
四大名楼. Probably I went to 3 of them.
Okay. And Helena?
Yes. Yes.
What is the most impressive
Sorry, can you help me?
你印象最深的哪些这个
建筑
高的建筑物啊，或者
不
是
是
有名
我
的建筑物？
听不到。
All right, who's drawing on my?
Oh, sorry. Can you help me? The Spain 梵高的那个叫什么？
Oh,
八月之家
the restaurant, the spinning restaurant.
in 巴塞罗那，巴塞罗那 Spain 那个八月之家，
Okay.
梵高的建筑。
Okay.
你看啊，叫八月之 Spain Arctic。
Okay. Just out of curiosity, Helena, in
Yeah.
in Hangzhou, there's a what they call a rotating restaurant. Have you ever been there?
杭州的什么？
旋转餐
有一
厅
个餐馆，
I know the 那个叫什么？什么好？中国和日本友好饭店叫什么？
中日友好。
Chinese and Japanese friendship hotel 这个是吧 ？Yes, I have been to.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the building, but I've been to the restaurant. Anyway, it's actually very interesting to be sitting there, and you get different views as it rotates around. Be interesting to make it rotate faster. Everyone gets seasick, but all right. Most people, when I ask about most impressive building, pick something from China, except for Xiaojun and Helena. So I lost my train of thought. Okay, let me put it this way. What is another impressive building that you have visited other than the one you first mentioned? So let me go to Helena.
Chinese building 啊
Doesn't have to be Chinese. Yeah.
Chinese building 那个台湾的那个台湾101大厦叫101 building and 上海的那个就是刚才他说的那个什么经贸上海经贸啊
经贸
东方
Tower
明珠经贸 Tower and 东方明珠怎么说
Oriental Pearl Tower TV Tower.
Yes, I went to this building.
Okay. Linda, what about you?
You mean another one
Yeah.
other than we mentioned? Maybe I went to Tiananmen, outside of Tiananmen.
Okay. I mean,
That's a big building, right? Famous building. Oh, actually, there's a 故宫. How to say 故宫 in
Forbidden
English?
City.
Forbidden City. Yeah, that
Forbidden City. Yeah. That's one. That one is.
to me that's really impressive.
Yeah.
Forbidden City. Yeah. Xiaojun?
Yes, I have visited Forbidden City. Yeah.
Okay. Lucy?
沈阳故宫怎么说？沈阳
Forbidden City.
沈阳还有故宫啊？
沈阳
有啊，
沈阳
北京
有。
北京的故宫比沈阳的能大三倍。
Small Forbidden City.
皇太极住的是沈阳故宫，
对，那时候还没迁都嘛。
对。
Imperial Palace in 沈阳，我看的那个 Imperial Palace of in 沈阳
Emperor Palace.
Empire
Palace.
Empire.
You said that Xi'an?
沈阳South East north of China.
So was that at one
Yeah.
point? Was
My
that
hometown 沈阳故宫
yeah,
，yeah.
Shenyang? So
Oh,
at one point was that a capital of China?
capital.
Yeah.
It
Old
used
capital.
to be a capital
Uh,
of China
Yeah.
before.
first-
Yes.
哪一个
yeah,
皇太极元朝是吗？
第一个开元清朝开元
清朝
皇帝皇太极
皇太极清朝。
完之后再建的北京。
Liaoning province, teacher, Liaoning province, not Xi'an. Liaoning province.
Yeah,
Okay,
that before the
Shenyang.
before the emperor moved to Beijing.
Yeah.
So
yes.
yeah.
对。
Okay,
Yeah.
I know something about Chinese ancient history, and there used to be several emperors or empires, sometimes splitting the country. So
Yeah.
okay.
There are a lot of impressive building in China.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of them are fake.
Yeah.
No, I was in one city. It may have been Hangzhou. I don't know, but they were actually building I believe a temple.
New temple.
Liying Temple,
Yeah.
Liying
Yeah.
Temple,
Oh,
the
yes,
famous.
very famous.
No, but they were building it brand
Yes.
new, but they were making it look like it was 400 years old.
Yes.
You mean
So
brand new?
it was brand new, but they're making it look old.
Oh,
I often went
sometimes
to
yeah.
Liying. I often went to Liying
Yeah.
Temple.
Oh yeah, Liying Temple is nice. Yeah. But like I said, sometimes they build it to make it look old, because like, hey, this has been
Yes.
here for 500 years.
Yeah. Like antique sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Annie?
I visit TN Tower in Toronto, Canada.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a rotating restaurant in the top on the top level. Yeah, you can see the Niagara Fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Niagara Fall. One from US, one in US, one in Canada. Yeah.
One is Horseshoe Falls. I think what the other one is.
Yeah, horseshoe. Yes.
Yeah. Niagara Falls.
Yeah,
you've
it's
never-
gorgeous. Yeah.
If you've never been there, go there. I would actually like to go there in the winter when it freezes.
When you in
waterfall
the
will
side of
free?
US, you cannot see the whole view
Yeah.
of the fall. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to see it from the Canadian
Yeah.
side. But Linda, the waterfall will freeze if it gets cold enough, and it's just
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow. Can we go now?
After we finish playing ping pong at Lucy's, yes.
Welcome everybody.
Okay. And the British, what's another place you visited?
I think it's Changjiang River Bridge.
Okay.
长江大桥。
大桥
Yes.
Yangtze River.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yangtze River.
Yeah. One of the someone mentioned we're talking about New York. World Trade Center. We were talking about World Trade Center. One of the really nicest buildings to visit is really very impressive. It's in Midtown near Rockefeller Center. Is the St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's a Catholic church, but you can walk in, you can visit there. Very big, fantastic architecture. And what's really fascinating about it is it was built in the late 1800s, so like 1890 or thereabouts, before we had microphones, speakers, everything else. So it was designed that the priest could stand at the front of the church and still be heard all the way to the back.
Wow.
Is it open for public?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just amazing that back in 1890 they thought about that. How can we make this so that people can hear it, from here all the way to the back of the church? Just fascinating. They also have this giant organ. Man, that is really impressive. I've never stood next to it when they played it, but it'd be very loud. All right, let's go back to our architecture. So, what is one place you would like to visit then? Let me go to British. What's a place that you have not been to that we'd like to visit?
洛阳的那个叫什么？洛阳那个
龙门石窟，龙门石窟，龙门石窟，
龙门石窟。I don't know how to say. 我查一下。
龙门 Cave.
龙门 Cave.
I don't know. I
Cave.
just think about the word.
In Henan Province. 龙门 Cave.
Would that be architecture though?
Yeah.
It's
many picture in the wall.
stone carving. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
in the-
Okay. Stone carving.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And the painting. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going there to visit. I'll see you next week. All right. Annie, what's one place you'd like to visit?
Yeah, I want to go to visit the Bimayong. Yeah, terracotta warriors.
Yeah.
I have never been there before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see someday.
Let me ask you this: how long have you been in the United States?
19 years.
19 years.
Mm-hmm.
So your children were born here.
Yes.
Have they
Yes.
visited China?
Yeah.
Okay. So like family visits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really think that's important for kids that were born here to go back there to understand the culture that they're from.
Yeah, to understand culture a little bit hard, but my daughter, she's good at Chinese. Yeah, speaking, reading, writing, no problem.
Yeah.
So she likes to visit China and stay with her grandparents.
Yeah. What about your son? Does he?
Yes, he also go to Chinese school. Yeah,
Okay.
he can understand, speak, write. Yeah.
Okay.
安妮，
Mine.
你是哪个城市的？在中国 ？Which
州
city？福州
福州
啊，福州，
哦
福建是吧？
福建福州。
warm.
啊。
哎，那你说话普通话挺标准的，我看福建人说话全都口音。
也不是所有的。
哦。
Yeah, my sons can speak and understand it, but they cannot read or write it. So, I guess speaking is good. Although my older son doesn't like to speak it, but he does if he has to. So like,
Yeah.
if he,
My daughter, she's talkative. So
that sometimes is good. So
yeah, my two kids, they like watching Chinese movie, Chinese 相声, 小品. Yeah, they understand Chinese 相声. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Lucy.
Oh. I want to. 那个叫什么嘞？哎，是湖南那个我叫什么嘞？我
张家界。
张家界。
那
不是建筑。
That's not building.
Yeah, no building. 不是岳阳楼。
张家界了。
啊，那就是张家界。
湖南有一个那个桥，不是吗？那个玻璃的。
啊，对，那个，对，那个叫什么？
那
看一下，我查一下。
栈桥，玻璃栈桥
啊，对，
Yeah,
我看那图片可美了，图片啊，对，
这应该不是古建筑。
现在到处都有那
十
个玻璃
堰
桥。
十堰湖天空廊桥，这个到处都
嗯
有，
对啊，现在玻璃
Sky
桥
张家
到处
界
都有。
也有，到处都
Yeah,
有。
grass sky bridge.
湖南
Grass
岳阳的
bridge。
嗯
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Grass-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
grass grass
毛泽东的故
bridge
居
yeah.
I'm gonna-
Connect two
啊对呀
mountains.
Yeah,
韶
I'm gonna
山韶
I'm
山
gonna-
通。
早上
I'm gonna jump off a little bit off topic or off the order I normally go in. I've seen pictures of that and I've seen comments on it, particularly in one of the websites I use for news. And a lot of people, these are mostly either from the United States or Great Britain. A lot of people will say they would never walk on that.
So scared.
Yeah. So would you walk on that, Ritesh? Would you walk on that?
哇，
The
什么意
glass
思啊？
bridge?
玻璃桥谁在
玻
上面走过？
璃桥，
玻璃桥怕怎么了？
因为你上面上次走过。
I have been to
a little
Oh, 2 years.
Gary，
Dangerous.
scare.
Okay.
Yes.
Not a
Oh,
little.
I
It's
was
too
scared.
scared.
All right.
Scared. Very, very
I
scared.
went through there. And
Yeah. Helena, you were saying that you actually went there?
Yes, I have went to a glass bridge.
Were you afraid? Were you scared?
Yes, very afraid. I can't
Oh.
go. And my
Fever.
fellow let me， 然后we two go， 我同事陪我过去的，把我拉着过去的。我不
I
敢走。
think there are
Very
two
scared.
side walls made from made in the concrete, and then in the middle
Is
is
glass.
grass. Yeah.
Yes, when you won't you do not see the 就是往下 upstairs
Look down.
oh,
down. When
Never
you
look
see
down.
down, 然后 you will very scared.
Okay. What about you, Xiaozhen? Would you go there?
Yes, yes, I walked Grand Bridge in my hometown when I go back China in 2019. Yeah,
So were you?
it's not tall.
Okay.
It's between the small mountain. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Yuchi? Have you ever visited a glass bridge?
No,
that's sweet.
Okay. Would you like to?
I don't like.
Okay.
Okay.
Annie, have you?
No, I never been there. But if I got chance, I like to try walk on it.
Okay. Do you think your children would like to try it?
No, my daughter, no, she very scared about it.
Yeah. I don't think my son should try it either. Okay.
But you know the Great Canyon, they have the round, I
Yeah.
think, the same like grass bridge, right?
Yeah.
Over the creek.
Yeah. Actually over the canyon. Yeah. Okay. I would like to visit it. I actually tend to be a lot more adventurous than my sons are. I was like, let's do this. No. All right. Where was I? Okay.
My turn.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I don't like to go to work on the, what's the name?
Glass
The-
bridge.
Grass.
Huh? Glass bridge. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
grass
won't-
sky
I won't go
bridge.
down- I won't
Glass
work on
bridge.
that one. But I do like visit two places. One is the Suzhou Yuanlin. Another one is Donghuang. That's the two places I like. Actually, three. The Jiuzhaigou. Jiuzhaigou is just like not a building, but it's a beautiful thing
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
All right. Getting close to to 9. So one last question. When you think about architecture, certain cities or countries, we think about certain cities or countries when we think about architecture. So normally when I think about architecture, I would think older architecture and probably cities like Venice, Italy. And so that is one place I would like to visit. So question is, what city or country would you like to visit to see the architecture? So British, what city or country would you like to visit to see the architecture?
I want to 欧洲怎么说？
Europe.
Europe.
Okay, but Europe is big.
But Europe, once you get the visa, you can go anywhere.
I want to everywhere.
Okay. All right. I would actually like to visit Europe, partly for the architecture, but also some of the other areas there where the colder areas, the mountains, the Alps, things like that. I'd like to see. So, anyway, all right. Annie, what's
Paris or London.
okay? All right. And Lucy?
你想去的国家吗？是什么地？
看哪些建筑？哪些建筑是你想去看的？
哪些建筑？啊，特别想去。我特别想去。我想去看欧洲古建筑，怎么说
Paris,
architecture.
Europe.
Europe article.
Everyone like Europe.
Because we can all plan a trip.
We can take group trip.
Yes, class trip. Well, we'll have a class trip. I don't require a permission slip.
European
Architecture.
Yeah.
Rome. Yeah, Rome.
I like.
Okay. Before I go on to Yuchi, Lucy, how long have you been in the United States?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I have
Lucy.
been to
Lucy.
不是我啊。
Lucy， 问你在美国多长时间了
？1 year.
Okay. Have you seen any cities here?
你有去城市玩过吗？
Come here, it's virus.
COVID.
So only went to Florida. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully you and your husband can.
Yeah, my husband and I went to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yuchi, what's one city you'd like to visit for the architecture?
有没有
没有了。
你的静音了
Sorry.
Okay.
I want to Europe architecture.
We all have same taste.
Okay. Any specific city, Yuchi?
具体的名称你有静音了
啊？
具体那个地方
有没有具体的名？
哪个城市？哪个国家？
France.
France. Okay.
France. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shajan, what about you?
In America, I would like to visit White House.
Okay.
Yeah, I also like to visit Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Yeah.
In China, I would like to visit 布达拉宫. Potala
Potala
Palace
Palace in Tibet.
Okay.
in Xizang. Yeah.
Okay.
Tibet.
Linda?
Yeah, I would like to go to Europe to see the architects and maybe name it like Venice.
Venice.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
something
And
different, right?
what about you, Helena?
I want to Turkey. I have been to some Europe
Yes.
country. I want to Istanbul.
Istanbul. Okay.
Istanbul.
Helen, just to when we refer to Europe as really as a continent itself is called Europe. The countries together we refer to as European.
Yeah, European. I have European. I have went to European.
I
went to Turkey.
Okay, so it would be I have been to Europe, or I have been to European countries.
European country.
Yeah.
I have been to European country. I went to Turkey.
Okay. All right. Like I said, it's now 9 o'clock. So nice conversation, and we'll have to start making plans for Europe.
Okay. Okay. Still.
So everyone have a great week, and I will see you next Sunday.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you
Mm.
next week. Thank you.